Hi, it's Dr. Quartell, and I'm back again today to talk about a way that you can lose some weight. Although we don't focus necessarily on weight for your overall health and well-being, it really improves your ability to maintain health if you have a lower weight. Across the board, if you're within healthy weight, chance of cancer, heart disease, dementia, diabetes, inflammation, everything else goes down. So let's lean into that a little bit. And I call it the grandma diet because it's what would grandma do, or specifically even more so, what would grandma's grandma do? The first thing she's going to tell you is don't eat all the time. You don't need snacks. Back in the day, we didn't snack every 15, 20 minutes or have plates of peanuts and cookies and chips around all day long. I could remember growing up, oh, don't eat that. You're going to spoil your appetite for dinner. We would not snack and eat in between. Some of the spoiling where the snacking occurs now is in elementary school. We give kids snacks all day long, so we grow up thinking that snacks are really beneficial for us. Even if they're healthy snacks, we're still eating all the time. This increases caloric consumption, it changes your ability to regulate your hunger levels, and it increases storing and deposition of fat, things that we don't look for if we're trying to lose some weight. The second thing that grandma would do is she would say, eat whole foods. Everything that was eaten back in the 1700s, 1500s, 1,000 years ago, even 200, 100 years ago, whole, unprocessed. It was organic, farm to table, regeneratively raised, usually locally sourced. It would go bad relatively quickly. Even if you buy bread today that's made in a local bakery, within a day it's stale, and in a couple days it gets some mold on it. Leave Wonder Bread on the counter months. Even the rats don't want to come by and eat it because it's engineered in a way to be different from whole foods. And the reason that whole foods are different is because ultra-processed foods are made to have a specific mouth feel, so you'll eat a lot more of them. They're specifically made to not create fullness feelings. They're not satiating, so you're going to eat more and more and more of them. And they're engineered in a way to strike your pleasure centers in your brain so that you want and crave more and more and more of them. Whole foods don't have that, so you don't have to worry about overeating as much, especially if you're not eating all the time. You're only confining your meals to specific times. And then you can also even look at reducing the number of hours you're eating, do time-restricted eating, other things like that. I don't know that grandma did that, but she definitely didn't eat between meals, and she ate whole foods. And the third thing that grandma always said was, don't hang around with the wrong people. Why didn't she want you going to hang out with the kids in school that were troublemakers or bad? Well, because you would begin to act like them. So if you're hanging out with people that are drinking soda all day long, there's soda around, good chance you're going to eat some soda. Chips, hot dogs, alcohol, fried foods. If you go out with your buddies from school back in the day, you're going to get together and maybe drink a lot and eat crappy food. When you socialize with people, when in Greek, do as the Greeks. So this is something that we say that we tend toward preventing from making bad choices. If you know you're going to hang out with the wrong people, make some sort of a plan to eat better. And if you're hanging out with the wrong people that eat all the time, find different people to eat with or influence them and try to make them eat better. These three things, don't eat all the time, avoid the snacking, eat whole foods, and don't hang out with the wrong people. These will help to change your hunger level. It's very difficult to lose weight because we as humans can be hungry. And if your lifestyle and dietary choices increase hunger, you're in a constant battle all the time trying to fight that hunger. It's a battle you won't win. You don't have strong enough willpower for that, because eventually the hunger will take over, which is why you probably have some extra weight right now. So instead of fighting the hunger, change the way your body has hunger. By changing your hormone levels of hunger inside the body through lifestyle and dietary management, you can change the level of hunger you have. Some people are just like, no, I'm not going to eat, I'm not that hungry. Really? Wow. But it happens. There are many people like that. The hunger levels in individuals can change, and you can influence your hunger level through certain specific ways.